Welcome to the Plantiful Goddess podcast. My name is Jessica Karavad and I'm a holistic coach for women, certified vegan nutritionist, fitness trainer, yogi, and Reiki master. I have coached hundreds of women worldwide, and I made it my mission to help women from all around the world transform their lives and health in ways they didn't think was possible. If you're looking to uplevel your health, learn about the best practical tips on vegan health and fitness, master your menstrual cycle, improve your relationship with food, and so much more, so that you can reconnect with the powerful woman that you're meant to be, then you have come to the right place. My goal in this podcast is for you to help you step up your game, reconnect with yourself as a woman, and elevate your health and life. We are going to have so much fun in this podcast. Are you ready? Let's begin. Hello, my Plantiful Goddess, and welcome back to the Plantiful Goddess podcast. You're probably also asking yourself, wait, wasn't this podcast called differently? And yes, we are rebranding this podcast, which I'm very, very excited about. And I wanted to just record this episode today and tell you a little bit more about the backstory as to why we're doing it, where the inspiration came from, and what you can expect as well for the new podcast episodes coming up very soon. So basically, as you know me, if you've been following me for quite a while, I work as an online coach, and I've been really learning a lot about what's important to me, what's important to the women that I help, and what's important to the world in general. And yes, this podcast, started a couple of years ago when I started my vegan journey as well. And I wanted to spread the word, and I really wanted people to go vegan and get all of the information that they need on veganism. And don't get me wrong, I am still a passionate, ethical vegan, and I still am going to spread the word and the movement and always going to support, veganism. But I also started realizing that slowly this podcast was pivoting into other areas that I wanted to talk about. And, I'm a person, I'm very passionate about a lot of things in my life, and a lot of things that I also work on with my clients. And I just started seeing myself, recording episodes, which you probably saw, about the menstrual cycle, about mindset, about inner healing, relationship with food, just so much more than just the vegan diet. And I just did it because I felt it was right in my heart. I felt like I needed to share what I really wanted to talk about. And so for the longest time, I've already been debating to rebrand this podcast because it just didn't feel aligned anymore with the content that I was sharing. And even though I was still getting really great feedback from so many of you listeners, I decided to change it now to a new rebrand. As you now know, the podcast is called the Plantiful Goddess Podcast. And basically, this was born also from the idea, the moment I launched my new coaching program, also called the Plantiful Goddess Program. I just saw so many things, like it felt really good in my heart, and my intuition was telling me to go for it. And for the longest time, I've been looking for a new title, and it just came to me. And I feel like it's such a powerful name, because who doesn't want to be a goddess, first of all? And Plantiful stands for us, being more conscious with our choices and consuming more plants and being more grounded and closer to Mother Earth, and really taking care of ourselves and really spreading the feminine energy into the world. And yeah, I was just like, this feels really, really right. And so here we are. It's a complete new rebrand. It's not even that complete new, because at the end of the day, the content is going to be very similar, but I'm also very excited. I'm going to be inviting a lot of interesting guests onto the podcast as well, because I feel like the world needs more of women empowerment, women's health. I talk to so many women, and it always makes me so sad to hear how often women just don't feel aligned with themselves. They don't feel confident. They don't feel healthy. They feel really lost in their health and overall well-being. And we are here to change this. With this podcast, we are here to change this. We really want to share more with how you can elevate your health in life in all aspects in life. And when I first started my own health journey, for the longest time I always thought that nutrition and training would be a priority for the rest of my life, and this is what health was about, until I realized that health is so much more than just what you eat and how you train. Health is your mental health, it's your hormonal health, it's your inner healing journey, it's just everything. Also, if you're connected with other people, if you feel alone, if you have a community, it's such a broad aspect that I just thought, we cannot only talk about one thing and forget about the other thing. At the end of the day, we all know an apple is healthier than a chocolate bar, and we all know going to the gym is healthier than sitting on the couch all day. But still, there is some more inner healing that needs to be done for us in order to feel really, really aligned with ourselves and who we are as a woman, so that we can step into our true power and really become a freaking powerful, plentiful goddess, all right? And this is literally my mission. I want women that listen to this podcast feel so freaking empowered that they can no longer just sit there and not change anything, because there's so much more to life than feeling limited in your abilities on how to live your life. There's so much more to it, and I'm just very excited to present you with this and to share more of what's to come. So yes, that is pretty much it. That's my little rebranding introduction to you guys, and I hope that you're as excited as I am. Of course, it's always scary to make a change, but I know this feels really, really good in my heart. This feels really aligned, and I'm just very excited that this is going to be a massive change and is going to have a massive impact on so many women worldwide. So, my lady, if you're listening to this, make sure you share this with your beautiful girlfriends, with your mom, with whoever you feel like could benefit from this. Don't forget to share this with the world and with your closest or even not closest people in your life, so that we can really change what health is about in today's society. It's just so important. And I'm never gonna stop preaching this. So I will definitely record a couple of more episodes about everything that has been going on in terms of rebranding, just everything about who I am, and also the programs that I've been launching. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for amazing guests that I'm going to be inviting onto this podcast. I'm sure you will be loving and enjoying it. In the meantime, thank you so much for sticking with me. Thank you so much for being there. I'm just so excited for this journey, and I hope you're too. If you'd like to share any thoughts with me, any content that you would like me to talk about, or any feedback, reach out to me on Instagram. It's Jessica Carvad, and just reach out to me there and we will connect, and it's going to be beautiful. So amazing, super excited. Thank you so much for being on here. I love you guys, and until the next time.